Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we continue on with the tale of Shadow and Fire. Our party is still in the dungeon trying to find their friends, but how that's been going, well, we'll let Syl tell you as they complain.
Hey, why am I complaining?
You complain about this party a lot. They do some dumb things.
I resent this.
We don't mean to.
Debatable.
Excuse me as I go bite the DM. Anywho, so we picked back up after taking a long rest. In which we after we awoke, Edwin prepared some treats. We found out that Edwin has a familiar who is cute. Their name is Fuego. Darian shared some fudge that was taken. Well, technically, I gave them to Darian because I was making too big of a fire hazard with them. But there was a small fight or argument. I wouldn't really call it a fight. It was a small disagreement between Eki and Edwin. At one point, still.
You know why that happened? I feel like we're missing the big reason as to why that occurred. Okay, I was going to say a small disagreement. Yeah. I feel like there was motivation behind it.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming Eki.
I'm not blaming Edwin either. I was just saying there was a big thing that happened prior to that disagreement was all I was thinking.
Unless Kai, you're talking about how Edwin kind of playfully mentioned the
I was going to say, I'm talking about the dragon fudge argument. Which
and
argument are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't with Eki. That was with Arian.
Well, yeah, you had it with Darian, but I'm pretty sure Eki also called you out for it.
I don't think Eki said too much about it. That was more him and Darian arguing.
Yeah, so minor disagreement. Which fight are you talking about?
I think they're talking about the dragon thing.
Mm-hmm.
You mean how like me and Edwin were going to desecrate the corpse and stuff, but then I stopped because I remembered.
Oh, and I was just operating under bad information.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was just like, anywho. But yeah, no, we got into a dragon fight. In which we fought a red dragon, in which Eki was a badass and cast Hold Monster on it and was able to keep it pretty much the entire time. So we just beat it until it died.
That's what she said.
And then there was okay, well now what do we do with the body? I wanted it to give it proper rights, but it wasn't working correctly. Edwin and Tam, well, Tam started but stopped himself. Yeah, a lot of silvery barbs did help with that fight. Edwin went to go take a souvenir because he was under wrong information. That's what you're supposed to do. He was incorrect. And so while April dealt with the body, Syl took Edwin aside. Because Edwin also tried to apologize to April.
Well, no, he asked if you guys thought it would be a good idea. He didn't actually attempt it.
Either way, Syl took you aside to explain why April doesn't like you, without going into too much detail.
You gave more than enough details. I think with the card and everything. So yeah.
Well, yes, but see, here's the thing: is that the card specifically is mine, so I outed myself.
I think there's enough context there for Edwin to kind of guess.
Yes, but I didn't tell you point blank, which means that I cannot be held liable. It was basically just to get. Shush. Anywho, but while we were having this conversation, April made the body disappear, or something happened, April made the body disappear. We heard a commotion. Edwin and I, and Kippa, because Kippa was with us, because Kippa is an emotional support kobold. And poor Kippa thought that, because I also was telling Edwin about the broken marriage bond, Kippa thought that Korvac knew about it. Kippa was wrong. Korvac was actually quite pissed off when he found out about it. Yes, Tamerlane, you're not wrong. We ran back. The body had vanished. There was a scent of sulfur in the air. There was scorch marks. In which I took April to the side to ask her what had happened. So Syl knows where the body is, and it's all fine. But then we ended game.
You missed Darian getting yelled at for spying.
Oh, yeah, Darian did get yelled at for spying. But yeah. We are now in the after effects of Syl and April rejoining the party.
Alrighty, as the pair of you return, and Eki, you no longer have advantage on that silvery parps thing. So, what y'all gonna do?
We'll look over at Syl. So, what shall we do now?
Cece, will you say something real quick?
Testing. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Are you checking my recording on the Twitch?
Yes, I am checking your recording.
Oh, I checked it earlier.
Fair. But so Syl's gonna look at you and go, well, we need to find our companions and deal with the other dragons that are corrupted. So I would say it's time for the drakes.
Oh, that room full of drakes we passed by. Do you
Passed
remember?
by, whatever you want to call it.
Every looks around. How did we get over? I think it was back past the room with the large rock guitar. Up that hallway.
I think it's down this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, above table. It's been long enough that I don't remember, so we're just going to walk. We're just going to... Oh, that's a dead end. And wait, CC, is this actually a dead end, or were you boxing us in?
Yeah, I haven't removed the box. One moment.
I was like, wait a minute, is that actually... Yeah, okay.
Did I give Edmund keen mind?
It wouldn't help you in here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he remember the path we took?
Nope. That's kind of the magic of the Mad Mage.
Fair enough. I didn't take it anyway.
Also, CC, as a heads up.
The door there has disappeared.
Yeah.
Door.
Lord. I'm like, I can tell that there's supposed to be a door here. Alrighty. Are you guys coming or not?
Alrighty, that room there. You can see in the room you have walked into, Syl, there are massive gouge marks left along the walls, as well as some wooden wardrobes have been pulled to the ground and absolutely smashed to bits, as has the door to the south.
We're just gonna do a little peeky peek. Oh, got buttons. Oh, wait a minute. We've been through here before. Okay. So I think that door's also missing.
Could I just say for this, like Eki is following Syl. I'm just having a hard time moving the token because I keep running into other players. So I just want it to be known she is following, but we keep bumping into each other. And I keep trying to drag really quick. So just so everyone knows, she's following. It's just difficult not to run into everyone.
You're good. If you get stuck under someone and can't move your token, as long as you like have your token selected, you can use the arrow pads to move.
And if you drag select, you can still get your token.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Incoming.
You hear a growling noise down the way, Syl.
Yeah. I'm going to say in Draconic, we come in peace.
It lets out a very angry roar. Can I get a perception check? Or a medicine check, whichever you prefer.
I am... They're actually both the same, but I'm going to do medicine because I am cleric.
Not on this one, as it's an asked one, not a prepared one. Syl, there's something weird going on with its eyes. They're oddly blank, and despite the aggressive stance it's taking, the facial expression doesn't match it.
Eki, something's wrong with it. It's something magical. Syl is going to approach cautiously.
Oh, it's coming right for you, and we are going into combat.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, I was going to say Eki's like side by side with Syl. She's not letting Syl get away from her. Just slap her upside the head.
I'm just grabbing y'all's NPCs. 1 moment, please.
Amerlin, don't kill this one outright.
Alrighty, there we go. I think I got everybody. Did I forget anybody?
Okay, setting. Okay, going from murder to stun. Got it.
Setting phasers to stun. Alrighty. First one to start. I was going to be the sad man, apparently. I don't know why I'm yawning so much in games. I've been awake for ages. But that is going to be Kippa, who is going to spend a bonus action to set their markers down. So, the anchor is the word I'm looking for. They're going to set their anchors with a bonus action, which means they are less stuck. Where is my stuck? Where's the boat? That's not the right boat. Oh,
I did not eat the
right
boot. Boots don't taste good.
Das Boot. Where is the one with the vine? There it is. It's the third one.
I'm gonna say it's all the way up top.
But then Ballista, not Kippa. Kippa's gonna send a mark from its ballista. Wapoosh! They're gonna miss horribly. Little Dargan's angry. He's going nom 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 nom. How far can you move? What's your movement speed, buddy? You get about there. Then he is gonna keep coming with a dash, and
Okay.
he's got all the way up there, and he's actually he's gonna go back here. He's gonna take as he took the dash action. That brings us to April. April gonna blast. Ba-pam, ba-pam. Both of those are gonna hit for 36 damage. That's gonna bring us to Tamerlane.
Okay. Right. Do I have anything? Let me double check. Come on, let's just 10 feet. All right. Let's see. Okay, that kills. That kills. That kills. That kills. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't have like a stun option for this guy.
Put it this way: if once it starts to get low, just stop hitting it.
Right, got it. Okay, I'm going to move a little bit closer to it, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, I'm going to try and cast lightning lure on it.
Gotcha. Strength save.
Go roll the damage in a second. I just gotta find it. I got it.
That's a 22.
Okay, yeah, it passes. So it only takes 6 lightning damage.
Gotcha, because you have potent cantrip.
Yeah, so basically, I put like a whip around it, but I don't pull it through. It just like stings it a little.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Alrighty.
all right, that's my turn.
That brings us to Schmedwin.
That's just a gross way of saying my name. But what color is this Drake?
Red, as it is in the token. And it's not a
As-
drake, it's a dragon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you said you. I could have sworn someone mentioned drakes.
That's where they were going, that is not where they ended up.
Fair enough. But seeing as how it's a red dragon, I'm going to launch a. I'm going to copy Tamriel a little bit and launch a chromatic orb of lightning at this motherfucker.
Okay.
At let's do second level.
Okay. It's gonna hit. What's gonna hit? Teamwork. That's 21 damage. Which is gonna bloody the small bean.
That's it for Edwin.
That brings us to Eki.
We're gonna walk over here, and I have to ask. You're kind of ruling on the CC. I have Divine Strikes, which adds Radiant. Can I choose to not use it because she wants to do non-lethal, and I think Radiant. I don't really get to choose if that's lethal or not. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
She wants to bunk it.
Whether you want to use it or not.
Okay. Perfect. She plans to bunk it, but she wants to just knock it out is her goal, not you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Correct. That is going to hit. As y'all are just beating down on this tiny dragon.
I don't really have a way to like, you know what I mean, not hit it. She could try and tackle it, but she has a feeling that it's probably a little stronger and bigger than her, so that might not work. Yeah, she's gonna. Eki will just hang out here. She's pretty cool with this.
Gotcha.
She'll tell everyone that she's not trying to kill it, so please don't kill it.
I got you, boss! Dun, 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 dun. Slams into the face. Gets it by the neck. We're going down! As Willow is going to attempt to slide tackle the dragon, and successfully slide tackles the dragon, as it's now on the ground. You're past level 5, so you have your multi-attacks. Get him again! That's going to hit. It's going to be 8 more damage, and it's already on the ground, so you can't prone it twice. That's going to bring us to Throk. Therok's coming up. He's got an
Silgos,
axe.
can you pin it?
He's still got that breath weapon. Best to knock it out. as he is going to swing his great axe. He has advantage. He is hitting with the flat of his blade. He is not raging. Thunk. That's going to be 7 damage. Do you have great weapon fighting? No.
No, but he should have 2 attacks unless he's multi-classed. Like Hella?
He does have second attack, so he's going to use it. Whoa! That is also going to hit for 13. Alrighty, so that brings us to you. What you going to do?
Okay. I am going... Actually, I'm going to move over here so that Rufus can get through. Because my goal is to not hurt it. My goal is to be Doc. So I am going to attempt to figure out what's wrong with it. Is that more medicine or is that Arcana?
That'd be not something you could do in a combat scenario. It will take too long.
Then I guess I will try and knock it unconscious.
Gotcha.
Non-lethal. It is prone, so I have advantage.
It's gonna miss.
Yep, that sounds about right. I am not a healer. I mean, I am a healer. I am not a warrior. That's all I could do.
Dun
Because
dun
I'm not gonna.
dun 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 dun. As Rufus comes trotting out,
Don't kill
and
Rufus.
he's gonna take his paw, put it on the thing's head, push it down, and just hold it till it stops moving.
We had a combat?
Yeah.
Okay. I am now going to try and figure out what is wrong with it.
Okay. How are you gonna go about doing it? Is the question. Kip is gonna untangle himself over there.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my med kit and start basically giving it a checkup, run some scans.
Some scans. Did you bring a whole MRI machine down here?
No, I'm a cleric. I have magic.
Alrighty. Roll me an advantage. Roll me an Arcana, then a Medicine.
Can I help with their Arcana, or is it already
No.
advantaged?
This is a
I will
medicine variety of it.
I am going to use a hero point.
On which one?
The Arcana.
Gotcha.
Oh gods, what did I just do?
You ate it?
I don't want to print.
We're printing it! We're going out!
Okay.
Yucky.
And do I get the advantage medicine or do I need to use a
Mhm.
hero point?
You get advantage.
Okay.
Ow. Oh.
You good?
You
Ow.
okay?
Give me a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. We are going to turn, and you made a roll, so we are going to say what's going on. As you look at this small dragon, you're seeing very similar signs as the larger red dragon you only just saw recently. You actually think the two of them might have been related at one point. Based on what you've heard from the Zorn and the strangeness of what's going on with these dragons, there's some kind of mental damage, psionic damage that the dragons have taken that are forcing them to be more aggressive to everything. This one, however, doesn't seem as solidly under it as the larger one was. It seems to have been somewhat able to fight the changes. But it is currently trapped under that effect still.
Do I know how to end it?
No.
What do you think we should do?
I don't know. I don't know how to fix this.
Okay, this is probably just me just being my usual weird self in the situation, but I'm guessing putting out with misery is probably plan B or C at this point.
Z.
Fair enough.
Well, it is unconscious now. What if we lock it in a room while we attempt to finish our mission here? Perhaps finishing the mission will help get rid of whatever is corrupting these dragons.
I will remind you that Tamerlane does know this is the one that broke down the door.
Yeah.
So,
I thought it was the big one that we found in the hallway earlier.
Mm-mm. It's this one, this little one.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work. These things can tear through doors. At least their breath is strong enough to damage them and then break out. So, yeah, I don't think that plan's viable. If we leave this thing here, it's just going to go wild later.
Phil, you said you can kind of feel where the thing that's making dragons act weird is coming from.
Yes.
Is it deeper in the dungeon or somewhere on this floor?
Still is going to take a deep breath and reach out.
Deeper.
Deeper.
April, do you think there's a magical way to restrain this dragon while we try and get to what's making it act this way? Or are we thinking we only have the option to put it out of its misery, as Tamerlane says?
Dragons are incredibly powerful magical creatures. Trying to keep one under wraps for any length of time needs extreme preparations and the right items. Unless you're an incredibly powerful mage.
Isn't this place run by some incredibly powerful mage? Can't they just do it?
I don't think we ever want to run into the mad mage. Like, ever.
He probably could, but whether he would or not's another question. As you can see, she's still drooping a bit in the back.
Yeah.
Becky's just gonna like look around and just be like, mage person who runs this dungeon. I don't know if you like hear people. I don't know what you are or why this place exists. Can you like make this dragon just sleep so we can make it better? Just kind of looks up and around to see if anyone responds.
Only silence
La, la, la.
answers. But you do hear from April again. There's every chance he's involved in what's going on with this. Nobody really knows what's going on, but it's said that he's the one that fills these halls with monsters.
Well, he doesn't seem like a very nice mage then. And Eki will just kind of look at Syl and say, Syl, I know you don't agree with the way I see things sometimes, but I think putting the dragon out of its misery is probably nicer, as not only is it not itself, it sounds like it's forced here against its will.
But it can be saved. It's not past the point.
How saved can you be if you're a prisoner inside some mage's dungeon left to be killed by random adventurers who come for fun and treasure? Is that being
I
saved?
mean, if we can cure the madness, we can help it get out.
And we hope all the dragons get out. We're only, 6 floors down, and we have no idea how much deeper we have to go. Sometimes death is mercy and not punishment.
I can spend some time seeing if I can override it. It will take me. I don't know, but it might be worth a shot.
Is it going to exhaust you more?
Maybe. But it's mostly going to be research and study. My exhaustion will slow me down, but I can do that. We all push on.
Oh, we aren't allowed to split the party. Syl said that. So we will stay with you while you do it.
The length of time it might take to do that leaves the others in more danger.
And it sounds like we choose to either put the dragon out of its misery and push on together, or we leave the others for longer while April does this.
Can we see if maybe our rock friend can keep an eye on him?
If I could be frank, the Zorn will likely, as soon as the dragon wakes up, will likely attack the Zorn, and then the Zorn will defend himself, and then, well, then the problem solves itself right there.
If we could know that we can communicate with the dragon, with the Zorn. Explain what's going on so that they know it's not its fault.
I could also remain behind with the Zorn, keep an eye on it. And that way I'm not alone. And once we move on to a new floor, we could move together.
That is not a terrible idea, and it would allow April to get some rest after their ordeal.
The splitting up can be very dangerous down here in the Undermountain. If she stays behind, even with that Zorn thing, I'd advise somebody stay with her. Somebody that can throw down a bit better than, no offense, lass. None taken. I would suggest myself, the small, perhaps not the kobold, myself or Lord Rufus. But, as you say, splitting is highly dangerous.
Phil's going to look at the party and look at the dragon. I don't think she can make this choice because she doesn't want to split the party, but she doesn't want to kill it.
There is
Uh,
I
there is
think
another option. We
one
could
second.
simply.
Yes, Eki?
Eki was just gonna say, she's gonna say, I think our best option is for the Rock and April to stay with the Rock Man and watch the dragon, and we try to clear the floor quickly. Rufus won't leave the party, won't leave Syl and Tamerlane and Darian and everyone. So I think that's our best option if that's the plan. Although, Doc, I would say that Pippa is probably a much better fighter than you realize.
I don't doubt
They're
it,
just very tiny.
but he is an archer. Somebody gets in an archer's face and he'll struggle. Unlike myself and Lord Rufus, will be better set to be more defensive. Well, his abilities will do you better than they would in a single position.
I'm happy with whoever wants to stay. And then Eki's going to say, Rufus, do you want to stay or come with?
He seems okay with either. He is worried about both the beans. He worries about his friends. He wishes he could duplicate himself and go with both.
I would say that we could just choose option 3 and not leave anyone behind, and simply. How long would this? How long will the dragon remain unconscious still? I don't know how long a dragon tends to stay unconscious when knocked out.
There's a bunch of factors. With how we knocked it out, I'd say about 4 hours. But if it's with the magic that's working on it, it might force it to wake up sooner.
Even if it is an hour, that is enough time for us to get away from it and allow it to wake up and just go on its merry way, unless it decides to track us down. We don't
And when
have
it goes
to.
after someone else who's not as kind,
That is just the way it goes in a dungeon, is it not? That is just nature. We killed the larger dragon. It's not
yes,
attempting.
because there was no saving it. It was already too far gone.
Well, that is true, but still, we could just
Put
simply
it this way,
clean another.
just to explain to everyone, put it this way: above table, what you guys would realize very quickly, if you guys are going to end this dragon's life, someone's going to have to pick up Syl and take her away so she doesn't see it. Because it is against everything that she stands for. It is a creature in need of help.
Hmm.
So it is a moral issue with Syl. She does not want to split the party because that is super dangerous. But she doesn't want to just kill it. So, at the end of the day, Tamerlane is right. You have an immoral wizard. So, if someone wants to take Syl to the side, I don't want to kill the dragon. But Syl is morally obligated to try and help.
I think if I think Eki hates doing it, but I just think that the way that Eki's set up is she thinks that death is often the at her mercy than whatever this is she doesn't have any feeling that this is something we're going to fix quickly, and she is more worried about the dragons that we know than the dragons that we don't. So I think probably without saying much, would just kind of walk over and pick up Syl, much like not like she carries Willow, not like the Bjorn thing, probably more like the wedding night over the threshold thing, and just kind of oh, sorry, my computer screen decided to go quiet on me. Kind of just take Syl like around the corner this way or something like that. Um, and just be like, there are things that we just have to do to not split up, and just kind of drag Syl this way, assuming that any one person can pick that up, and she'll just kind of hold Syl as nice as she is able to, as Eki, with being the fact that she kind of feels like ice cold and creepy,
Yeah,
to make
I would.
Syl feel
Yeah,
better.
yeah. Put it this way: Syl is slightly confused, and like she's not fighting you because she's not going to fight Eki, but she's confused at what you're doing.
Yeah, Eki just going to try and walk her not so far away from the party, but just kind of get away to where it's not super easy to see or hear, and just assume that someone in the party is smart enough to pick up this whole thought process.
I mean, Tamerlane's already getting ready to do it, so Edwin will look at Tamerlane. Let me ping this.
I just nod, and I just basically use a shocking grasp and put this thing out of its misery.
It's still alive.
I thought when a creature is knocked unconscious, they're at like 1 HP.
Yeah, a shocking grasp isn't going to be enough to kill it in one shot. It'll set it back into death saves, but
I'll basically just keep hitting. I'll basically just keep shocking it until it dies.
which is not a
Oh my god,
painless
just
thing.
ask the fucking barbarian to chop its head off above table, for fuck's sake. You have a man with a giant sword. Holy shit.
Oh, if he wants to, he can. I don't know. I assume this is a player-only thing.
By the flame, Tamerlane. Throck, would you mind?
I don't know. Creatures don't usually have death saves, so I was confused. So I thought this was an instant.
Yeah, they normally don't, but y'all took this one in.
That matters.
I mean, yeah,
Yes,
you'll
it
knock it
matters.
unconscious.
Oh, I thought once it dies, it dies. The death save thing just doesn't apply to creatures.
Most of the time,
Anywho.
no, but alrighty. You see Throck step up. Sorry about this little. You see he gets about halfway through that before the dragon starts moving again. I need a strength save from all of you.
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to use a hero point for advantage.
Same.
Okay, that's a thing. What was that? What was that thing I have? Hold on a second.
Oh, bitch.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, that's an ability check.
Ready?
You know what? No, I'm not gonna use my inspiration to re-roll this. I failed.
As the three of y'all hear the roar of the dragon and then things start slamming into the walls, as Rufus is slammed against the wall and knocked prone, Tharok is slammed against the wall and loses hold of his weapon as it goes clattering across the floor, because he was in the midst of lifting it into the air to bring it down when he got the hit. Edwin and Tamerlane take the tails to the face and get launched.
Oh,
Fuck.
Shiram!
How the hell did it hit from out?
Oh, thank God. We didn't hit the portal. That would have been fun.
As you see, its insides are starting to glow, and it is thrashing about.
Still 100% going to run over.
Ecky's still holding you, so you don't. I'm sorry, you would have to fight her out of that.
I still would fight you out of it.
I was going to say, because Ecky wants to sit Syl down and say, you need to stay here because I have to go kill a dragon and you're not going to be able to stop me. And she was going to sit you down and she was going to run over with the full intention of killing the dragon as soon as she saw, especially Tam and Edwin go flying. It's kind of her plan. And just let Syl know, like, I'm going to go kill this thing. Sorry. And kind of shoot off to go take care of it is what her plan is.
Is Willow going to try and stop me?
Willow's
I
going
hope
after
Yep.
Eki because they want to protect Eki.
Yep. Okay.
You see April is rushing forward and trying to deal with them. Keppa's got setting their ballista back up in the back. Throck and Rufus are both dazed as this thing is still thrashing about the black flames surging off its body.
Eki was planning just to come up and hit it with a really high level blight and just try and pump it full of necrotic damage to see if she can just take it out. That was why she wanted Syl to stay behind because Syl has issues with necromancy. But that is fully Eki's intention, is just to try and blight it to death really quick and hopes that it just doesn't have enough health and it would just kill it pretty instantly.
Alrighty.
She doesn't think a Warhammer hit is going to be enough to actively like kill it. You know what I mean? So she wanted to just try and kill it quickly without Syl seeing her do it. But alas, Syl doesn't listen.
No, not in this situation. I
Syl
appreciate
never
it.
listens.
Though.
Stop. Nope. Syl has not once listened. Ever. I want that to be on record. Syl does not listen. I will stand 10 toes down on that. Yes, that is Eki's plan, is just to run up and just blight this thing to death, basically.
Alrighty.
Just
April
gruesome.
is trying to calm it. But go ahead and roll. Is Blight a touch spell?
Blight is, and it's a save for them.
Okay.
Let me put the spell in there for you. 1 second.
Alrighty, let's see what it gets on its con.
Oh, it's not touch. Sorry, it's and her save is 17, and I'll use a hero point to give it disadvantage.
Gotcha. That is going to be 11. Roll me damage.
Yep. So Blight's 4th level. So roll.
Alrighty. That is doing that. Is the body is still moving, convulsing. You can see the flames are trying to drive into its mind. And that seems to be more what it's reacting to. More than you. It doesn't even notice you blighting it, despite the damage to its body.
Eki is a war. Eki's a war priest, and she thinks this thing is turning into something else. So if the blight didn't take it out, she would probably quite literally beat it to death if she had to, and just apologize. She's doing it.
Alrighty. It takes a while of beating this thing down as it tries to fend off not even you. It's still those flames it's dealing with. But it does eventually succumb. It is
April
brutal and very bloody ordeal.
I think April would notice because she's so close, but like Eki definitely has like tears on her face because she doesn't want to do this, but her thought was more the fact that it's changing into something and it's not that she's beating the specific dragon to death, but whatever it's trying to morph or take over it because the flames that's weird and not normal from what she knows about dragons. But she'll try and clean her face up before anyone else notices. I would just think with April being right across from her would probably see it, that she just kind of has said sorry about 800 times or however many times it takes to beat this thing to death because it's not a good ending to give someone or something, and she doesn't like that.
April's not paying attention to Eki at the moment. Her focus is on the dragon. Under normal circumstances, she would, but that's a lot. So,
Cece,
yeah,
did you see my message?
yeah. Willow's got you by the back of the belt.
Okay. So it is when it stops moving, she just hits the ground and starts sobbing. She fought Willow the entire time. I will say she did not cast a healing spell because that would have just been cruel.
Are Tamerlane and Edwin just laying back there in the back?
Didn't realize my mic was off. Edward would have like kind of tried to scramble to his feet as soon as he landed over here, and I'm assuming by the time he had gone up and turned back around, Eki was already in the process of hammering the dragon.
Yes, you turned around when they did the blight. So you were watching the entire time she beat the dragon to death.
Edwin will kind of just come up. Let me take that off. He's going to remember how Syl did the gold coins on the adult dragon's eyes, and he's going to take out his own coins and hand them to Syl.
I don't think Syl can be handed anything at the moment.
Yeah, Syl's on the ground sobbing.
He looks at Eki, who I'm assuming is also not looking their best.
No.
I would say Eki probably is just kind of covered in blood and just looks completely blank faced, and just is showing no emotion at all at this point.
Save for the tear tracks on their face.
She would have cleaned them up if she could before Edwin got over there, since no one noticed because she doesn't need anyone to see that.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Edwin will remove his coat and kind of drape it over the dragon,
As you're going to do that, you feel an odd heat coming off it. An unnatural heat.
Does it feel like it's building?
Uh-huh.
Edwin puts a hand out and looks at the rest of the group. Get away from it! Get away from it now! You all kind of hear like a kind of panic in his voice because this does not seem like it's a good thing at all.
You see the black flame suddenly surges back and starts completely coating the small dragon's body, and you can see the body is starting to disappear into the ground. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from all members of the party?
Wisdom save.
Do I have disadvantage?
No.
I'm going to use another hero point to give myself advantage. Okay, this one I'm going to use my inspiration on. 17, there we go.
So all four of y'all can hear something strange. Y'all hear screaming coming from the black flame of something in unbelievable pain as the body starts getting dragged down. Anybody that wants to can make an investigation check to try to identify it
I'd like to.
Good.
or understand what
I'm
is
using a
going
hero.
on.
I'm using a hero point. That's my last one.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to use a hero point for this. But I am going to roll 12.
19.
Eki, are you wanting to roll one or no?
Sorry, Ron, but no, Eki walked away.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But Syl and Tamerlane, y'all both know after a couple seconds of hearing this what vaguely is screaming. Those black flames are drawing in the very soul of that dragon along with its body as it is being dragged in. How do y'all respond to that?
Still jumping forward. And
I try to stop. I try to stop her.
Yeah, as soon as Sil's moving, Edwin would also like trying to step in front of them. Not even because of what, because I know I failed to save, but these flames are obviously dangerous.
still just says move.
I try to block her.
I will need an athletics to try to restrain Syl.
I am going to give you a disadvantage.
Son of a bitch.
You
Never
don't
mind.
need it.
Not needed.
As Tam
God
is
damn
about
it.
ready for Syl to move, and she's moving before he's ready for it, so he's only in the process of turning when she bowls his ass over.
Yep.
Is Willow not holding Syl back?
Willow's currently trying to figure out what the hell's going on, so Willow did not manage to keep grip.
I really don't want to have to
Does
attack
Eki
Phil, but
see this happening, by the way?
Oh, that depends on which way
Syl
you're
trying to
facing.
jump after this person? She's facing things. She just doesn't want to.
Okay,
Everyone
then
said to move away, so she moved away. If Syl is literally trying to jump down this fucking hole to follow this dragon down
I'm not
there,
jumping down the hole. I'm not jumping down the hole.
Is it? Wait,
if you
what?
are jumping into where the dragon is going, Eki is going to think that you are jumping down the hole. And I'm going to be honest with you, Eki would hit you with hold person because she can't get to you in time. So you
Hold on.
cannot fall down this fucking hole.
Hold on. What hole? I thought this thing was just like disappearing into black flames.
it's
I
effectively
thought
going into the
Cece
ground.
used the phrase, yeah, getting
Okay.
getting sucked into the ground. And if Eki sees that Syl's trying to like jump after this thing and possibly go with it, she would not be able to reach her in time, and she would hold person her.
This might hurt Edwin incredibly, but seeing Syl trying to reach the flames, is there any way Edwin could use control flames to get the like extinguish these flames?
You can try.
Edwin will hold his hands out and attempt to like to extinguish the flames before Syl can touch them.
Okay.
Sure,
Eki, can I get your hold person roll?
It's just a save, but I'd give Syl
Yeah,
disadvantage on it.
just so it's in the chat.
Because Eki, even though she's burning through all of her spells over the most ridiculous stuff right now, doesn't want Syl to go fall. Please post to go fall into whatever hole this is that's developing.
And I need a disadvantage wisdom save from Sylvanas.
I am going to use my MVP.
Okay.
If you're going to use your MVP, I will use my invoke the Amarantian on you if you want. I have a save that's only 7.
That would nullify the MVP.
Eki does not want Syl to die, even though Syl has evidently become completely suicidal in this dungeon. And I think after this whole moment happens, I will say, I think after this whole thing happens above table, Eki is seriously considering that it is time for everyone to leave the dungeon because people cannot keep their shit together. And so, but if you want to use your MVP, I will burn my save on that. It'll be a 7, and then you get to add your modifier to it, which I don't think your mod is high enough to beat the 17 with a 7.
You'd need a 9, which means they could actually. They have a 20 in the wisdom. Y'all have a 4
No,
modifier.
I have a plus
It
9.
would make her, yeah,
It would
her
make
save
it a
would automatically
16.
be a 7, and so she would add 9 to it, which would not beat the 17 that my spell save is. It would force
it
her
says
save to be a
16,
7.
which is what I was saying.
That's no, I
Yeah.
don't, because it doesn't bring, I don't know why, but on my thing, like if I use the actual like cast, it shows it correctly. Like here, I'm not using this, but for example, it says 17. I don't know why Roll20 doesn't do the correct thing when you post information. But
You
my
have that.
actual spell save is 17.
You have that amulet of the devout, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have an amulet of the devout, to be honest with you. I don't think I do. Nope.
Then what's giving you the +1 to saves?
Yeah.
It could be one of the things that I have from being a warcaster. I'm not sure what it is.
That doesn't give you a
I
butt as
haven't,
far as I know.
Yeah, no, you need an amulet of the devout to do that.
and maybe I have one. I don't know. I'd have
I'm
to look at
looking
my
through your
sheet. I haven't modified anything. This is exactly how it's updated. Oh, fuck,
Holy symbol.
Gary.
Because that
I thought
is
you had it.
very weird, because you have a 5. Your natural should be 8
I
plus
thought they had an
4
amulet of
plus
the devout.
5. No, they don't. Your natural should be 17. I don't know where it's getting that 16.
What's your
I'm sorry, Gary's losing his mind.
More broken sheet, more broken Roll20 crap.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
It just, everything I've updated has given me the DC save of 17 between proficiency and the maxed everything is what all of my stuff is. It just Roll20 only shows it as 16 on the info page, but on all of my spellcasting page, it's a
Weird.
17. I don't know why. I just have never messed with it.
Yeah, because you don't have an amulet
If I
without. You should have a natural 17.
Your 17 is natural.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know why it says when I put info, it says 16. It's done this forever. I just have never tried to mess with it. But if I roll like a spell, it'll be 17, but it doesn't show it if I hit info. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it as well. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. That's weird, but yeah, it should be 17. Maybe if I do that.
It doesn't like me. That is. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, either way,
that is
I'd
why I would
fail.
love to get an amulet of the devout, but Eki's never, even in all the time we've been playing, we've never really been able to go shopping for things. So she's
Yeah.
never had the chance to pick one up. Never.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Which would
Hey,
make it a little higher.
Weird.
I did. Yeah, I don't even have a magic weapon, so you're good. But
But anyways, I want to say if you would like to save your MVP, I just wanted you to know in advance that is what Eki would do, so you don't burn an MVP. Or I'm happy to burn the Amarantine, and you can burn MVP.
I'm not that stubborn.
Eki is.
Okay, above table, I'm not that
I know.
stubborn.
That's why I wanted to tell you above table before you did
Yeah.
it, just so you are well aware of what would happen in that. But yes, so because whatever is happening there, and then we'll see what Edwin can do. Hopefully, something magical. Eki does not want Syl to get sucked into wherever these flames are going, just in case it is going to pull people with it. She doesn't want Edwin to either, to be honest with you.
I'm not jumping into it, but I am attempting to like extinguish it.
Yeah,
Which-
I know. I need a. I need a charisma save.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
And
use a villain point on you.
God damn you. Okay.
Hey, at
Charisma's
least they'll stop taking money from you.
So, I only had like 2 for Edwin. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that's an 11.
The
I don't think I
flames
have.
jump through Edwin's control, his magical connection with fire as he tries to enforce his magic on those flames as they ignite the magic, and Edwin goes up in black flame.
Oh, for love.
Is it hurting me?
Not your body.
Soul damage.
God
Oh,
damn.
hey,
Your
I'm joining
soul
the club.
is currently burning. So yeah, that's
God
fun.
fucking damn it.
But it is seeming to having
And
a little trouble finding purchase, but it is finding something to burn.
and Becky, I don't know if she knows what soul damage is, but she would probably move over and talk to Silo as hold person and just say, if I let you go, will you not run and touch those flames that seem to be currently hurting Edwin, as we need to figure Edwin out, and look at Tamerlane and say, Tamerlane, can you like douse him in water or magical no more black flames?
Scylla's not actually
No, I
able
can't.
to respond.
No, I have no idea what this is. I can't fix this.
April? Just-
April's got a really weird
Yeah.
look on her face. After a few moments, Edwin, you are going to collapse to the ground, having gained. I need con save real quick.
Are you gonna give me another you do another villain point on me?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use a hero point for advantage. 18.
Okay, that's about what I thought. So it's not the 4. You get 2 levels of exhaustion. As you roll me a
Mhm.
an Arcana check.
Okay, let me turn off advantage because I've already down 2 hero points. Yeah.
Oof.
And of course, I used. Oh wait. Okay, I'm going to use a sorcery point to re-roll that. Thank you, magical guidance, because that's an ability check. He fails. I spend 1 to re-roll a d20. So let's re-roll that shit. 19.
Edwin,
Yes.
It takes you a second as you're coming out of the intense pain you're in. You have an idea of what just happened.
Oh yeah.
About half of the dragon blood in you was just destroyed from your soul.
Would I know if that's permanent?
Yeah, that's permanent. That's what I mean by burned out.
Okay, and what does that do? What does that mean mechanically?
That you have no idea. But you know your connection to your dragon blood just weakened. By a lot.
Edwin just kind of like is I'm on my back on the ground, staring up at the ceiling. I'm assuming the black flames didn't actually like cause any external damage, right?
I mean, yes, it did extreme damage to your chest, as it now has permanent scarring, burn marks.
Oh, the scales. Oh, does that mean my armor class has gone down?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet. Wonderful.
Because your connection to your draconic ancestry wasn't severed, it was just damaged.
Got it. Gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. If there is one. But Edwin just kind of stares up at the ceiling. Oh, I haven't felt that much burning since my first foster home.
Trust me. Trust me, as someone else is taking soul damage, believe me, it's not a fun party.
I don't think Tamerlane would know this was soul damage, or would they?
No.
I passed that counter check earlier, but I knew this was soul.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't.
me and
That's why I didn't want to
Tamerlane
do anything
both passed that.
Oh, so they would know that I just experienced soul
Yes.
damage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know, which is why he does, because I've experienced something similar, though much more violent.
That was that was a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Is, everyone else
Well,
all right?
Looking at the held sill. I don't know if all right is the correct word.
Is the dragon gone? Like, is all the black flames gone?
Completely gone.
Everyone just looks at. Well, I'm assuming there's like a black spot where the dragon was.
Nope.
Not even no soot, nothing, no
Nope.
evidence. Well, that was the thing. Edwin just kind of tries to push himself onto his feet. Oh. I'm not entirely sure what happens next, but I feel that did not feel good.
Oh shit. Okay, if you took soul damage, then
Yep, I did.
I think you might want to hop on Rufus. We need to get moving.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Edwin kind of like reaches into his pouch and pulls out his broom and just kind of like drapes himself over it. Let's go.
Scylla's going to march over to Edwin the moment she is freed
Hello.
and starts working on him.
Are you okay? That was pretty dramatic.
Yes, it was. And the one person that knows how to heal the damn thing was put in a hold person.
Maybe if you could keep your together, we would have been able to let you help them.
Those flames. Can you heal soul damage? Is that is that a thing you
Why
can
do
do?
you think that Tamerlane's not dead?
Oh, good. Because I'm pretty sure I burned out a lot of my draconic ancestry. Think you can fix that?
Takes time and it's gonna hurt like hell.
I can handle pain. Yeah. Can you work on me while we move? Because if so,
No,
okay,
stay still.
okay. And Edwin just lets the broom go down to the floor as he lays on the ground. Oh, I'm not going to argue against not moving right now. My body feels like the time someone slipped a whole bunch of Carolina Reapers into a gumbo I was making. Oh, except a lot worse. Oh, not Carolina Reapers. What's the name of that city in the fire dimension? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Pepper's from there.
Yeah.
So what will the party do?
Scylla's going to weave some magic for a bit so that Edwin can function. And then is going to look at April.
She has not moved. She is staring at the spot the dragon disappeared in.
Gonna wave my hand in front of her face.
She doesn't respond.
April, I need you to respond to me. I really don't want to startle you.
It's slow, but you can see she's slowly regaining senses.
What happened?
I heard him.
I know.
No. I heard him.
Who?
Him.
Cece?
Mm-hmm.
Was there another sound outside the screaming?
Not that you heard.
Phil is going to gently take a hold of April's hand.
You see she flinches at the touch.
Yeah, I kind of figured she was going to. We have to keep moving. We have to make sure this doesn't happen again.
There's a nod as she's getting up. Concerned Kippa noises. He wants to help, but he doesn't know how.
I'm going to pick Kippa up and hand them to April.
He has now emotional support kobold once again.
Yes! I am then going to help Tharok up.
You see, he still hasn't fully regained his feet, as both him and Rufus are dazed all to hell. You can also see there is blood dripping down the wall behind Tharok.
Is he dying?
No, he smashed the back of his head against a stone wall. He is
Fair.
dazed out of his mind.
I will get out the smelling salts.
Yeah, he's coming too. He's a tough dude. It's just that's why he hasn't.
I'm getting out the
before now.
smelling. Yeah, I'm getting out the smelling salts because I need them to move.
Can a mage hand pick up a greatsword or whatever Throck uses?
His great axe, which is what was in his hand.
Yeah, like the great. Can a mage hand pick that up?
Mage hand can pick up 10 pounds, so I think so. I don't think a great axe is over. Yeah, it's 7.
Yeah, Edwin is just gonna look over at Throck's great axe and like use mage, not feeling like getting up. We'll use mage hand to grab it and bring it back over to him. Come on, big man. We need to move. And Edwin kind of like uses his broom to float himself up instead of just so that way he doesn't suffer from the lack of movement speed, the half movement speed.
Fair. He does manage to push himself back to his feet. He is rubbing the back of his head.
Phil's also going to do the smelling salts on Rufus.
Rufus comes to. He's just like, fucking hell! But all 3 of them are ready to go.
Edwin looks around. Where did Tamerlane and Eki go? Huh? Okay.
Y'all have entered a large room that, what is this? Give me
That we've been in before.
Oh, I don't think you've been in this one before.
Yeah, this one doesn't look familiar to me.
It's that one.
Then they all look the same. It looks familiar to me.
Well, I mean, there was that room further to the top left that looked similar to this one, but was a lot bigger.
You can see this one, unlike the rest of the area you've been on this floor, this room has a very cavern-like appearance. There are yet again the 4 glowing pillars made of quartz But at the south end of the room, there are there's a massive double door engraved what looks like to be the image of a mountain with a gem-shaped indentation in the center of it. As you approach, you hear this voice boom in a strange language. What languages do the party speak?
What
I
language
got
is it? It'll be easier.
It is Dwarven.
I know Dwarvish.
Does anybody else know Dwarvish?
no.
Jackings? No.
Eki, what about you? Nope. Okay, so Syl's the only one that catches this. As most of y'all hear this strange kind of deep voice, just coming out of nowhere. Syl, I send you what it actually says.
Okay.
So, what does the party do as they respond to this strange disembodied voice?
Edwin just kind of like covers his ears because it's very loud, and he just experienced soul damage, which I'm assuming would probably leave someone with a very bad headache.
Not really.
Ah,
It's pain, but it's not a headache.
okay. And Edwin like just looks around like, anybody understand that?
Yes.
No.
What did it say, Sil?
Neither secrets nor treasure shall find ye, or shall ye find. Turn back, ye are not welcome here. But we're not looking for treasure, we're looking for our friends.
What do you think the chances are that they came through these doors? They seem to be locked, or at the very least, if I had to guess, they are enchanted in some sort of way.
Tamerlane, Tamerlane, can you come help me check? No, actually, my brain is mush. April, can you come give me a hand?
There's a small nod. April is moving very slowly, however.
Edwin will get out of the way.
She makes it up over there.
Okay, so
Syl, you good?
yeah, I was checking in on a bean. The bean is fine.
Fair.
just dealing with not so spaghettios. Um, that being said, Phil is going. I needed her help for Arcana, trying to figure out if there's a specific gem or if it can just be a gem to get this door open, and if it's going to curse us.
Okay. Roll me Arcana. A 14. Still, as you're looking over this door, looking for the traps, the curses, the magic that will end your life, you don't think the door's magic. As you open the door, nothing happens. You see a bunch of heads turn to look at you because it is not quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you immediately close the door.
Yeah. Did they look aggressive?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's past the door? I was a bit further back. I couldn't see.
More dragons.
More red dragons?
No, there was definitely a deep one. And what looked like to be some drakes.
All right, let's go.
Well,
The portal won't get us to a lower floor, it's on this floor. The portal will just teleport us on this specific floor. Icky.
I remember the last time we went through the portal. Even people who were holding another person got separated.
Yeah. I guess that is a question. Do I feel the pull through this door?
It's just down in a vague direction.
Okay. It's just down in a vague direction. Ugh.
Well, if we know that there are creatures back there, we can prepare. We can open the doors and prepare to fight. Have actions prepared to fire.
Speaking that we were told that we had to deal with the dragons up here to get farther down.
That is what the Zorn suspected.
Yes. So
All right.
All right, Still get away from the door now.
Phil's gonna look at Tamerlane, and she's not going to argue because for once, Cam is actually being intelligent. He
And
was fighting back.
Edwin's going to step up with Tamerlane because assuming he's about to drop some bombs, so Edwin will also get ready to drop some bombs.
Edwin, no, you get away from the door as well. You stay in the back. You are literally just 7 soul damage.
Yeah, let the
I can-
barbarian go forward. That and
Yeah.
the war cleric. Where'd
Yeah,
the war cleric go?
Sarah, you good?
Oh God.
Sarah, you... I'm playing with Tharok.
Are we preparing actions?
What's the party trying to do?
I'm just checking something I got. See when I might prep up. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do once I open the door.
You need to tell the DM.
Yeah, no. I'm just like, as soon as the door opens, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast gravity sinkhole in the room.
Gotcha.
Are we all gonna prep action, like prep spells and shit to cast when the door is open, or do you want to be just that one?
You all can say if you want. I basically just gotta open the door first, and then once it opens, I'll place my template.
That prep. Let's put it this way: they know you're coming. It's just going to be initiative.
Yeah.
So there's no point in prepping
Okay, fair enough.
because effectively everybody has prepped actions. So we're just going on initiative.
Okay, so we don't have the surprise round. Gotcha.
No, because they saw Syl open the door.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, y'all going in?
Yeah, me and Tharok open the door.
Bop. Here's the initiative. Let me double check something before we begin. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know when all of this got reset.
Well, I'm able to use voice for a moment. Did Tamerlane explain what gravity sinkhole is, like how
No.
big it is, or anything like that for any of the folks? Okay.
You did not.
I'm going last in the initiative, so it won't really matter right now. I'm going last in the initiative, so I can plan a bit better with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
not completely last.
Where it's probably the reason I'm not doing prepared actions is just better overall, but y'all can't take a bunch of dragon breaths coming through the door at once. Y'all would just die. So we're going to the initiative. Eki, you are the first one able to respond when the door has been opened.
10, 15, so she can try and get a look of things. This whole room fucking blows.
Also, hang on, this room should be mostly lit up. Let me add some lights.
Look. What it's going with. That phrase. Oh shit. Okay. I think while you're adding lights, Eki would use her quick little ability to speak to say, there's a lot of them.
There we go.
And is this a pillar right over here?
Where? I wasn't looking.
Just kind of up here in the corner.
That's the area behind a pillar.
Okay, that's the area behind a pillar. Okay.
There's a pillar, that circle right next to you. That's a pillar.
I guess she technically, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go, I can see the spot, so we will use Blessing and Bonk over there. I just want to take it off my sheet before I forget. Oh. She didn't love this, but she's gonna come here and
that would be an attack of opportunity before you go.
No,
Or no.
she used a Blessing.
Yeah, where were you standing?
She just
when you teleported,
right
just back
here.
the dragon? Because right there, can you see that at this point?
Yep. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I went on top of the dragon. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, just barely.
I mean, she has some movement. I can land here and then just step over there too. It's 6 of 1.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
just
she
I
could
was
see
looking at the
half of
pillar.
the square.
It was just weird. So I
Yeah,
had to double
that's
check
why
it.
I was. No, so she's gonna come over here and try and swing on this guy, I guess, because
That is a
this isn't
Drake.
great. Still gonna try and bunk it. Actually, yeah, that wasn't. You know what? She's gonna do something completely different. Actually, instead of swinging first, she is going to put up spirit guardians.
Gotcha.
Is what she's going to do, and just to have them around her and hopes to help with these things coming close. And hers are radiant, by the way, if that's helpful.
I would hope.
So, yep. Well, I mean, she's not evil, so
That's why I
don't
said
think at least.
I
But
would hope.
that's at least not yet. One day maybe, but that takes her action and bonus action because the step is the bonus action. So that is all she can do.
Gotcha. That brings us to Syl.
Will you take the prone token off of Rufus?
Oh, yeah.
I am going to go see how the highest level spell I can cast. Is 5th. So, okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I am going to cast a 5th level bless,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to bless everyone but Edwin.
Gotcha.
And I can't. Eki's too far. Of the people that I am within range, I am going to bless everyone but Edwin.
So
Which means be blessed, Tamerlane.
all the NPCs plus Tamerlane?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go hide behind. Well, no, I'm just gonna stay here.
Alrighty, does that complete your turn?
It will complete my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to a dragon who is going to flap their wings and dive on Eki. As they're going to come in behind her and give her a little nom.
You're gonna take damage first.
Yes, they would for entering the thing. Wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah. Yep. Here, there you go.
Alrighty, that is going to be an 18, so 4. As that, oh, that's Eki's sheet. I don't want Eki's sheet.
Shitty roll.
Hmm?
I said, what an absolute shitty roll.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Do you do for the whole round or just every time
Every
someone
time.
enters it with the spirit guardian? Okay, I'll just.
Because it's going to help say who's taking damage when, because I always forget. That is going to be an 18 to hit. That goes up to a 20 due to flanking.
Yep.
As it's going to bite you for 3 piercing and 1 cold, which I think gets resisted. So 4.
Everything gets halved right now.
2,
I just can't remember what one you want me to use in this game because we don't have the same thingy. I've been staring at my little sheet.
Blue shield.
So you know what little token we have is it the blue little shield or the silver shield for the resistance?
Blue,
oh, you
because
put
it's
it
a
on.
magic shield. The gray shield is actually holding a shield.
Okay. So you said 4 down to 2.
Yeah, if you resist it. Because it's 3 piercing and 1 cold, so.
Just until the start of her next turn, and then she doesn't, and you need a con save.
Yep. You're going to keep it. And that is going to bring us to this boy who is going to be chilling. Brings us to Kippa. Kippa's gonna set up. Do. Kippa gonna go wabam. They're gonna hit. They're gonna hit that thing in the face and do 19 damage. That's gonna bring us to this fucker. As he is going to flap his wings. Fly up here. Actually, you can see the thing. He's gonna go around this. Getting about here. You have the fly speed to do that. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And you are going to let out your breath. Where are you putting it, though, is the question. He is going to blast it right down the center of the party, hitting Tharok. Hitting... actually, that's going to hit next to nobody. So he's going to shoot it, because it needs to have that. That would miss, like, everybody. Miss. Hit both of them. Hit you. Alrighty. He is going to blast it off to the right, hitting Tamerlane, Edwin, and Syl. Before flying back off that way. I need a something roll.
It's acid, right?
Yeah, I need a dexterity save. I changed this. Why is it not doing the thing?
Well,
Just check something. It was. Dang, it was poison I'm resistant to, I think. Then you get an account. Cold and poison. Okay. So, dex save. Normal.
There we go.
Thank you.
Edwin saves. Tamerlane fails. Neither one for Syl. Syl's also going to save. So, Tamerlane, you are going to take 44 acid damage, while the other two are going to take 22. And that is it for their turn. Edwin.
How tall are these doors?
About 10, 15 feet. Be 15.
So I could fly over Tamerlane and get in there without the whole difficult terrain thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly in here. Let me check something. Circle. Here. There we go. Alright, Edwin is going to be tossing a fireball. Right here.
Instead of that, we're actually going to use the fireball template.
Oh, do you have one?
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Fireball!
So I want to try to get as many people as I can. So here I can hit all these dragons, yes? Dragons and drakes.
You would hit...
I mean...
Green one, you'd hit... You would hit the black one. You'd hit the two drakes, but you'd miss the blue one.
What if I moved it just no, and then I not hit the green dragon in the back. So yeah, okay, I'm going to drop it right there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to do maximum levels, so it's going to be at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm not. I'm 4th level. I'm sorry. Oh no, yeah, I am right. 5th level. I can't do 5th level spells. Hold on. What was I doing? Where are you? Fireball. There you are. 5th level. Submit.
So 46 damage.
Let's see here. One of those was a 1, so I can change that due to just multiple reasons.
Roll your reason.
Anyone with Flame Elemental Adept,
I
I can
said
change.
roll.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
There's that,
Additionally, you
and
can roll your damage. Treat that damage as a 2. I don't think that's a reroll. That's a just
you
1
know,
becomes a 2.
yeah, but I'm saying there's another thing that actually changes the roll. I'm trying to find it. Flames of Phlegios.
You can reroll any, but you must use the reroll. Okay, so reroll a d6, d8. I think it's d6. Yeah, it's d6. 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6. Let's see.
So
Okay,
3
there we
extra
go.
damage. So instead of 46, it's 49.
Mm-hmm. I of course burst into flame, so I do this. So I can make so, yeah, and just so it's where nothing I'm carrying would be affected by the flames,
I am aware of
which
how
is
the feat works.
blah, blah, blah.
Hang on.
And there was something else I have that fucks with my flame damage. I think
Or
it
your
adds
abilities. Okay.
Infernal Constitution. No, that's not it. Infernal Legacy. Ah, here we are. Elemental Affinity. Starting at 6th level, when I cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with draconic ancestry, add my charisma
Roll it
modifier.
instead of just saying it.
Sorry.
So you would deal how much extra damage?
That is another 4 damage.
Gotcha. So 53.
50, yep. So there we go.
Alrighty. So let's see who saved. Green saves, black saves, and neither of the drakes do. Okay. It's gonna bloody both of these two. And that makes these guys less. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else now.
Alrighty, that brings us to Rufus, who can't do anything. He's just prepared back there. Because y'all are kind of squished up at the front, and he can't run through.
What's the thing for how high you are up in the air? I forget.
The wings.
Plus with the 1, right? Because I'm 10 feet in the air. Because I will have had to go 10 feet
That's
to.
2 because
Is
you're
it 2?
2 squares up.
Okay, so where did I find that? No. God dang it. Where are
Which
you? Here
means you're
you are.
still in melee range. So this one's coming to deal with you. That is a crit and a 20.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. Who are you giving advantage to?
I'm going to give it to Throk.
Turns into a 21.
1 second. Let me just make sure I got the spells. So 5th level, that's 7. So I'll take off that. And then silvery diamonds is on 1st level, so take off 2. Okay. And where are you? So whoever do They attack me, so they take 1d4 of damage, and then since they attack me twice, they get 2 of those.
Yep. Does Pelagios do every attack or just one attack? For
Any creature within 5 feet that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d4 damage. So if they're hitting me twice, I would assume it's twice.
That is both. So roll 2d4.
I already did.
5 damage. It is doing 17 to you, bludgeoning and piercing.
Okay, let me just... God, the door is getting in my way. Cancel. Just minus 17, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
That's going to bring us to Tharok, who is going to reckless, so the advantage doesn't even matter. As he is going to rage.
Oh, damn, if he's going to do that, why the hell are you going to give it to him?
That's what I was thinking, but he couldn't say anything, so he is stepping forward because he'd only have it on one attack, so he has to use both. He is going to swing with his great axe. He is going to hit with both. He is going to do 23 damage, and he is going to kill this Drake off on the left. Boop. That is it for him. Yeah, there we go. Which brings us to this one, who's going to try to bite on Eki over there. He needs a wisdom save, too. If he fails, give me some damage. 14 damage. He is going to hit with one for 23. Miss with the other for 13. There'll be 11 piercing damage down to 5. That will bring us to this guy over here, who is going to blast his breath weapon. I will need a dexterity check from Tharok, Tamerlane, and Rufus. Tharok has advantage because he's barbarian. Tharok succeeds, Rufus fails. Tamerlane fails. I hate that they don't auto-roll this shit. That is going to be 27 damage to Tamerlane and Rufus. And 13 to Tharok. No. Tharok resists that. That goes down to 6 for Tharok, because he's a totem barbarian. Tamerlane's unconscious. That is it for him.
I thought Tamerlane's kind of damage was that?
Lightning.
Isn't Tamerlane a storm clipper? I thought they get the resistance to lightning. Or was that...
No.
I don't think
No?
so. That's going to bring us to this Drake, who's going to jump on Eki. They're going to go for the attack. That is a 16 and an 18. I think that 16 misses. Yes, it does. 18's going to hit. 8 bludgeoning down to 4. Oh, right. Yes, he needs to do that too. Wisdom, that is a 4. He's going to fail horribly, taking 13 damage. That will bring us to this dude, who is going to be flying around in the back. That will bring us to Willow. Willow's friend has run away, so they are... Dun 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 dun! They're going. They're going to action dash, bonus action action disengage, bonus action dash to get all the way over here to Eki. That will bring us to April. April is going to dive off this way. So they can use this as cover. And they are going to lean out and shoot the dragon. They don't have advantage, but bam bam. Missed the first one, hit the second one. Dealing out 16 force damage. Which brings us to Tamerlane, who needs a death save. Which will bring us to this Thargan, who's running up here. And he is going to blast a cone out towards the party. That is going to be... I will need a save from... Actually, no, you're not doing it from there. You'll hit the other buddy. So you're going to go here. You're going to blast it this way. You actually hit Rufus this way. That is a save on Rufus. Tamerlane's unconscious. That is both boys in front. Edwin. Actually, Edwin's in the air, so it would go up. 5, 10. No, that would hit as well. Edwin and Tharok both get it.
All right, what am I rolling?
Y'all are rolling Constitution saving throws as Tamerlane just takes another death save.
I'm going to use a hero point for advantage on the con save. 15.
Con save. He doesn't have advantage. What was the DC? Tharok's going to succeed. Rufus is going to fail. No, I just treat it as 1. And this didn't actually roll the damage. I have to go actually put it in. That is going to be 41 poison damage. Down to 20 for those that succeeded.
What was the save? Because you didn't actually say it.
I didn't actually see your roll. You got a 15 that succeeds? Yes, succeeds.
So 41, you said, or did you say 42?
41. Down to 20
41.
if you succeeded.
Okay, so down to 20, so down to 10. This is poison damage, right?
Yeah.
Roll Constitution.
Rufus failed. He's taken full 40. Alrighty. And then this one is going to fly back off this way. Which brings us to this dude who is running in. He's got the teeth. He's going for Tharok. He's got advantage. 10 and a 7 misses horribly. He should have more than 40 HP. Yeah, he's got more than 40. He's not dead. But he misses both of his attacks despite having advantage. But that brings us to round 2, and we are losing some players. So unfortunately, we're going to have to end a little bit early, and we will return next week. So, for those listening in, we thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. Peace.